Hi guys, my name's Ashley, and I just kind of want to talk to you a little bit about healthy versus unhealthy relationships. Throughout most of my adulthood, I have been in unhealthy relationships. My last relationship, 5.5 years, I would say was probably the most unhealthy of my relationships. It's also the one that affected me the most. It was really hard for me to deal with everything that he put me through. As far as cheating on me and just tearing me down. He has now made it to the point where I have awful self-esteem, awful self-worth. I feel like it's a constant battle to not look in the mirror and question my beauty and to question the fact of how he could hurt me in the way that he did. This time last year, I kind of hit rock bottom. I was just fed up with it. I was sick of crying myself to sleep every night. And I was sick of trying to make this relationship work, which everybody knew except for me at the time that it wasn't going to happen. It wasn't going to go anywhere. There was never going to be any happily ever after for us. And unfortunately, it took me a lot longer to realize that than them. But I did. So that's a good thing. I decided one day that I just had enough. And I think the reason that I stayed in that relationship so long was the fact that I was so afraid to start over. I was so afraid to be alone and to kind of expose myself and open myself back up to somebody in fear that I would, get hurt again. And that's not an excuse to stay with somebody. If you're not happy, end it. I mean, I was on antidepressants for the last 2 years of my relationship. And even when I was sitting right next to him on the couch, I still felt extremely alone. And it was starting to change who I was as a person. I kind of isolated myself and kind of cut out my family and friends a little bit. And it wasn't healthy because then it was just me and this guy. And that clearly wasn't healthy either. So one day I decided, look, I deserve better than this. I deserve to feel like I'm worth something. I deserve to feel like I'm pretty. And I didn't at all. And that was a lot to do with the way that he treated me and things that he had said and done and things that he didn't say or do. It was just everything kind of together. And I was sick of putting on this fake smile and acting like everything was okay when it wasn't at all. And I was 26. I'm like, this is it. Like, I'm not going to spend the rest of my life unhappy with this person who clearly doesn't care about me in the way that I cared about him. So I woke up one day and I said, this is it. I'm doing it. And it was really hard. And, I'd be lying if I said that it was easy. But I'm a much better person now that I ended it and that I knew and realized that I deserve better. And I think a lot of people now are in the same kind of boat. I've had family members and friends, some of whom are still in that situation. And I just want them to know that it's hard, yeah, but it's going to definitely be worth it. It's not worth crying yourself to sleep every night and wondering why you're not good enough and questioning your self-worth and thinking that you're not pretty enough or good enough, because you are. And that just shows to prove the mentality and the selfishness of the person that you're with. And let me tell you something, I've never been happier. I met this amazing guy who treats me really good, and I know that you guys will too. And you just need to understand that you do deserve better. You do deserve to be happy, and you do deserve to be told that you're beautiful and to not feel like you're not good enough. So please just trust me when I say that you are stronger than you think. And you can do this. You can be happy, but you have to take that step. And I want you to know that I will do everything that I can to kind of help you make that step, because in the end, it's so worth it. You only live once. You have one life, so you've got to give it all you've got. So let's do this. Start now. Be happy. Be with somebody that brings you up instead of tears you down, because it's so much better. Trust me.